Richard Kind, as I live and breathe.
As I live and breathe, and I heard that I was going to be talking to you. It's nice.
Are you happy about that? I mean, I just want to know.
You ask him, I was thrilled.
Thank you.
I think so fondly of you. You're in Vegas?
No, I'm in Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City, and he's in Vegas.
Yeah, Jeff is in Vegas.
Jeff is in Vegas, and you're in Salt Lake City. I knew that you were very close.
We're best friends. Like,
yes, I know that.
Like you and that other guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's such a privilege to talk with you, and
always my pleasure.
I was blown away. I'm going to start this by ingratiating myself again to you. I was blown away by the reception. That is such a great piece, and you do
Thank
such.
You. Isn't that lovely? Yes. Thank you. It was one of those things that was small, no money whatsoever. I mean, no money, and a lot of time.
Yeah.
But I did it as I went out to dinner with Michael Giacchino, who's a really good friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
His brother was there. And you got to go do what you got to go do as a favor. And you do favors in your life. And that was a gorgeous, I was really happy to do that and didn't realize from the script how good it was until we started working on it.
So this monk is taking a walk.
How did they know where and when to lob that mortar?
You killed our boys! Stop! We're always right, and we're always wrong. And we just can't stand it.
We should have fought harder when we could.
Branch breaks, and he falls to his death.
And once we put it on its feet, we were acting it. Skip was so good. I said, Jesus, this isn't a favor. This script is a favor to me.
It's just a breathtaking film.
It is. I don't know how much it was seen or anything like that, but I was very proud to do it. If you want to know another interesting movie like that, see if you can get a hold of Black Swell.
Okay.
SWELL. It's quite good. Quite good. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love you in all the roles that you take on. I think people think of you more as a comic actor, but boy, when you grab onto a dramatic role, it's like nothing else. I mean, you're really, really very good at what you do.
Very nice of you to say. Thank you. Thank you very much. The reception was a chance to do what people don't see me do. And unfortunately, what people get to see me do is what I'm known for.
Yeah.
And the smaller things, like the reception. I was just talking a minute ago about a play that I did called The Big Knife.
Sure.
On Broadway. Nominated for Tony, blah, blah, blah. Horrible, villainous, serious role written by Clifford Odets, who people do not think of me in those terms. But I'm going to tell you, you'll probably be talking to me sooner or later. I just did a pilot called East New York for CBS. And I play a cop. There ain't a laugh in the thing. And I got picked up. So I'm going to be playing a cop on a CBS drama.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Leslie Nielsen, who started out as a dramatic actor, did
That's
comedy,
true. Very
and
true.
then went back to dramatic acting.
When did he go back to dramatic? What did he do?
In the last few films he did, he played a serial killer in one of the last films he did, and it was just, goosebumps because he is so good.
He was so good, but he was one of the funniest men in the world off camera, and I don't even know whether or not who were the Zucker brothers knew how funny he was off camera, but hired him because of his. Well, you take a look at Forbidden Planet.
Yeah.
There's not a smile in that thing by him. Certainly not. He's deadly earnest And I think they were looking for Deadly Ernest in Airplane.
Yeah. And we could go through the list. I mean, Robert Stack the same way, and
Yeah, but Robert Stack isn't nearly as funny.
No.
And from what I hear, Lloyd Bridges was trying to be funny, and they said, no, we don't want you to be funny. We want you to be Lloyd Bridges. And so that's why he's so funny.
When did you start acting? I mean, when did you fall in love with the craft?
Well, that's a two-part question. When did I start acting? When I played Fagin in Oliver in 5th grade. That's when I knew I loved acting. When did I like the craft of it? When did I want to be an actor? I don't know. I wanted to be a star. Like that line, I'm not an actor, I'm a movie star. I think I wanted to be a star. That propelled me into the career. And the more that I was in the career, the more I wanted to be an actor.
Wow.
And I don't think it was until about 20 years ago that I really became any good. I think I pulled the wool over everybody's eyes for about 20 years and worked and worked and worked. But I really became an actor about, when I was about 35, 36, and truly tried to find out what the craft of it all was about, having no idea, and finding out what the difference between being an actor on stage and being an actor in a movie or on TV, single camera versus 4 camera, all these different things, even animation. In animation, the microphone is right there next to your mouth. And I tend to talk loud in the back of the house. You can't do that when you have a microphone. And I remember working with Nick Nolte, who I jokingly call a what actor, because every time he talked, I wanted to go, what? Because I couldn't. He talked so softly that I saw when I was acting with him, I saw his mouth move, and I had to memorize what he was going to say. So I could sort of hear the tone, but I couldn't hear the words. But he knew that the microphone was just there below the chin. And he made it so intimate. It was as if he was talking to the audience as well. He's just very, very quiet. And I tend to project. He doesn't. But he does project through the eyes and through the intimacy of who he's talking to. And so I learned so much from him.
This portion of Screen Chatter is presented by VP Dental. Check out our great dental plans starting at just $16 per month. Yeah, because you're trained as a theater actor, and you're going to the back of the theater.
That was the goal. And I'll tell you something jokingly, my grandmother used to, whenever she saw me as a young actor in high school, she would go, "I heard every word." So I thought acting was about volume, and it's not. It's about intent and the intimacy.
The Watergate scandal continues to grip the nation as the infamous 18.5-minute gap in the Nixon tape.
There was a tape.
Yeah, this tape was never subpoenaed. Why?
Nobody knows it exists.
I think the best course of action is that I take the tape.
I give you this tape, you splash it all over the cover of the Times, it gets traced back to me in a heartbeat. You win the Pulitzer and I get indicted. No.
I think there's a motel nearby, the Silver Sands. We go there, we listen to it, we leave.
Lord Caesar, anything is possible, young lady.
I don't know how, but they know we're here.
Hey, who is they?
Could be anyone. Could be the FBI, the CIA, KGB, could be a Post reporter for all I know. We need to listen to the tape.
You know what to do.
Who is it, dear?
Oh, it's a newlywed couple.
We brought our plier from home, and it was broken. We were wondering if we could borrow yours.
18.5-minute gap.
Maybe. No one is supposed to hear it. What is happening? Nixon. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness.
Let this Watergate thing get out of our grip, Bob.
It's a drag. Like this, Al? I pushed the right 2 buttons, right?
What is that the news? Are you listening to Nixon?
Soak it up. It'll soon be over.
30 years from now, I want to be remembered, Bob.
You will, sir. You will.
What about 18 and a half drew you in?
I was offered the role. No, I'm kidding. What drew me in, I like Dan. And I like Dan's goals. Dan makes intimate movies, independent movies that nobody else would make. Some not make it with reason, but he has a vision. So why not? Why not help out this guy who has lofty goals and minuscule budgets? And I'll help you out. I'll do the role. And I thought it was very interesting, certainly I love Watergate. I love the mystique of Watergate. It's what drew me into politics and current events and into government. So that meant something. The role was good. It doesn't propel the action. I don't have a lasting, what I do is I help set a mood.
Yeah.
I'm mysterious. I have an eye patch. It's weird. The eye patch is never explained. It's never even addressed. I happen to exist in a world where I wear an eye patch. That's just weird.
Does that inform your character?
No.
Yeah. It's just an eye patch.
It's an eye patch. It informs the movie, but it does not inform my character. No explanation is given. But why does this guy have an eye patch? What happened to him that he needs an eye patch? Those are questions. And the audience asks them, why is Richard Kind from Spin City wearing an eye patch? I'm not telling. You never hear it. We don't know. So did it inform the character? No. But it informs the audience. Something is weird.
It keeps us watching you.
Then it informs not my character, it informs my performance.
Yeah.
But it does not inform my character.
But 18 and a half it's an incredibly well done film. I mean,
I'm so glad to hear that. And I must tell you, Tony, I have not seen the movie. I read the script over 3 years ago. I did the job 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I wish I could talk with more knowledge of the movie, but I didn't see the movie. So therefore, I can only talk about what I hope Dan did with the movie, and I hear it's very good.
Yeah, it is.
But the cast is terrific.
Yeah, but you have been blessed with some great casts. I mean, Tank House, what a great cast that was.
Let's have fun, yeah.
That last scene you did was just so heartbreakingly wonderful.
The one on the stage?
Yeah.
I agree with you. And yes, that was, I think it actually got cut a little bit. I also thought it was heartbreakingly wonderful too. I made sure that was not in the tone of some of the other stuff that I was doing in the film, because I thought it was pretty great.
Come to Fargo. They're having a competition.
This could be our chance to do what we've always dreamed.
We are here to start an artistic revolution.
There is a competition for the theater, but it's my ensemble poised to win.
We'll find our band of merry minstrels.
If only we were looking for farmhands and cowpokes.
What beast was then that made you break this enterprise to me?
Hey! We don't hit our women out here!
What you guys did was amazing. We want to do what you guys do.
This is an active art zone.
Oh, God!
Speak. Artists can take risks, fail, and bear their open wounds.
You don't actually have to hit me.
I like that one. I like that very much.
Well, I love it when you're allowed to do what you do, because people who are on set with you from 18 and a half and Tank House and everything else I've talked to, and they say, you're just a regular guy joking and laughing, but when they say action, you go right into character without.
Is that? Do they say that?
You're blessed that way.
Oh, yeah, yes. Well, it's my job.
Yeah.
But I go to sets to have a good time. Remember what we're doing. Even if something is sad, even if you're playing Willie Loman, you're playing pretend. And playing pretend is the activity of a 3-year-old. It's not the activity, or shouldn't be the activity, of responsible adults. But we get to do that. We get to play pretend.
This portion of Screen Chatter is presented by VP Dental. Check out our great dental plans starting at just $16 per month.
Felix? Hey there. It's okay. I know this is strange.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Don't be.
I wasn't expecting this.
What?
You're so pretty. I'm sorry, what do I call you?
I'm Augie.
Of course you are. No. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Do you have a preference for stage over film and
absolutely.
television?
Stage, absolutely. Because on stage, first of all, you can make a mistake. And mistakes inform you. You get to be on stage, be in the moment, and then your drive, what I call it, the drive home. You got to say, oh, why didn't I do that? Or you get to keep working on it and make it better and better each night, or different. Or how do I feel tonight and how am I going to change it? That's challenging every single night. When you do movies or TV, one time. You do it once.
Yeah.
And you can't experiment. You can say, may I have another crack at it? Would it be good if but what if technically it doesn't fit the scenes that come before it? But in theater, you get to play like that. And you get to, I really do say, you get to make mistakes or get to do it differently. I shouldn't say mistakes, but if you do it in what is not in keeping with the character, it doesn't matter. You're still telling the story and you get to do it better the next time.
What's that, Larry? My condolences.
Your cousin.
I'm sorry. How are you?
Hi, Andy.
I'm sorry. I really am. Heard you were in New York. You missed a good one. This was really a nice.
Well, I'm sorry I missed it. Perhaps had I been informed, I may have been able to attend my mother's funeral.
It was beautiful.
Very nice.
Very well attended.
Yeah.
Rabbi spoke honestly, Rabbi spoke beautifully, like a friend.
I noticed you called Andy in New York, and he flew in,
Well,
right?
Andy, your mother didn't say not to call Andy.
I was in New
She
York.
said not to call you. That's all. That's all she ever said.
Gotta say, why didn't you call me when you were there? It would have been nice if you called.
You know, I was busy, Andy. I couldn't see you.
No,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not talking about that. Just call me. I figure if you're in town, just call me and say hello. I didn't need to see you. I didn't need to come visit.
I know, but what's the difference? I could call you when I'm in LA. I don't see the logic to it.
No, you know what I'm talking about. Don't be a putz. What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no logic
Are you
to
telling me? Are you out of your mind? If you go to Florida, you're not going to call Aunt Chan?
Not necessarily.
Oh, you come to town, you give me a call. Just
if
call.
I can't see you, there's no point in
I
calling.
didn't want to see you. What is the matter with you?
You know what? People related to each other, to people, to cousins, and you're arguing this way.
Okay, forget. I'm sorry I didn't call you.
I'm sorry you didn't either. It would have been nice to hear your voice.
Okay.
As a single mom, I want to make sure my kids have healthy teeth. Going to the dentist can be expensive. Just a simple cleaning can cost over $100. Then I found TDA. And for about $1 a day, Total Dental Administrators covers my family on over 200 dental procedures. Whether you're an individual, a family, self-employed, or retired, your acceptance is guaranteed for one of these policies. Call or click for your free information kit and see how affordable dental health can be.
I just talked to Dean Devlin, and he.
You did?
Yeah, we share Dean, you and I. So
love that man. I told you how good a man he is. The reason why he's a man of his word. He's a hard worker. He's a great guy. Great.
I loved your turn on Almost Paradise. You were so good.
That was fun. That was very fun.
I love you, Richard, and I'll talk with you soon. I hope for a longer conversation.
Good. Thanks, Tony. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye. Take care.